The song has a chorus. It is a little advice to young ladies, that's all. Ahem, ahem. Right, now pull your finger out, Brillo, because someone is watching. Now listen, all you maidens, about to choose a man. Don't get one who is ancient, grab a young one if you can. For an old man he is old, and an old man he is grey, while a young man's heart is full of love. Get away, old man, get away. Now that is the chorus. Have you grasped it quite firmly, madam? Second spasm. Oh, never marry an old man. Well, listen to what I say. You're sure to meet a young one who will steal your heart away. For an old man he is old, and an old man he is grey, while a young man's heart is full of love. Get away, old man, get away. I'd sooner marry a young man with a red and rosy cheek than to marry a man with a cane in his hand whose back is very weak. For an old man he is old, and an old man he is grey, while a young man's heart is full of love. I'd sooner marry a young man with an apple in his hand than to marry an old man with 100 acres of land. I'd sooner marry a young man with pockets lined with silk than to marry an old man with 100 cows to milk. For an old man, yes, yes, hello, while a young man's heart is full of love. Get away, old man, get away. Never marry an old man with good teeth in his head. He puts them into water before you go to bed. For an old man, teeth. While a young man's heart is full of love. Get away, old man, get away. Never marry an old man. I'll tell you the reason why. His lips is all tobacco juice and his chin is never dry. For an old man he is old, and an old man he is grey, while a young man's heart is full of love. Get away, old man, get away. Get away, get away, get away. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Get away, old man, get away. That's good. Good sound, good sound. You're in the dark. Now, after that load of old... I stood neath your window this morning at 3. Pray tell me, what was it you emptied on me? For my next song... No, in fact, he's plucking well tonight, I think, is Brill. He's an urban gorilla, you know. I don't know if you've seen one before, but he's an urban gorilla. He lives in a tree in Hyde Park and comes down at weekends. And in fact, he's at the Royal College of Music. He's a very clever fellow. He's not as daft as he looks. In fact, this is the only man I've ever met who never has to buy a pillow. Saves a lot of money. And you may think it's ridiculous. He used to be the teacher's pet. She kept him in a cage behind the blackboard. All right. Song full of social significance. There was a fair young man who left his country home and went to the city for to seek employment. He promised his dear mother that he would lead a simple life and always shun the fatal curse of drink, the curse of drink. Lift up your hearts. He went into North Harrow and found employment in a quarry, where he made the acquaintance of some college men. He little knew that they were demons, for they wore the best of clothes. But clothes do not always make the gentleman, the gentleman. One night when he went out with his newfound friends to dine, they tried to persuade him to take a drink. He refused and he refused, but eventually they tempted him, till finally he drank a glass of ale, a glass of ale. When he saw what he had done, he dashed the liquor to the floor and staggered out of the door with delirium tremens. Whilst in the grip of liquor, he met a Salvation Army lassie, and cruelly he burst her tambourine, her tambourine. All she said was, "Heaven bless you," and made a mark upon his brow with a kick what she had learned before she was saved. So kind friends, take my advice and shun the fatal curse of drink, and don't go around bursting ladies' tambourine. Ba-ba. The phantom flasher of Pinner Churchyard strikes again. He crept into the crypt. All right. I was sitting one night by the Jerry-O-Mire, warming my plates of meat, when I heard a rat-tat at the Rory-O-Moor that fair made my raspberry tart beat. Tra-la-la, la-la-la, tra-la-la. So I put down the tankard of foaming pig's ear that I held in my German band, and silently crept down the apples and pears, my dukes all ready to land. La 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 la. There on her Todd Sloane stood a smashing young dame, her bonnet fair blowing in the breeze. Not one dicky bird from her north and south came, but her mince pies weren't half saying please. So I put on my Titfer and Weasel and Stoat, and adjusted my silk Peckham rye, a quick ball of chalk down the old Frog and Toad, to the rub-a-dub went she and I. La 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 la. We drank at the Jolly Jack Tar for a while. Then I said, "How about Uncle Ned?" She flashed me her white Hampstead Heaths in a smile, and not bloody likely she's dead. And a song. That's a good one, isn't it? You like that, don't you?